this is Electric Velocity, and I'd like to give you a review of the Samsung SCX-4500 laser printer with color scanner. The first thing I'm going to say about this product is don't pay retail for it. There's no way that it's worth retail for anybody. I got it for half off of retail through a seller on Amazon, so that shouldn't be too difficult to find. The retail price looks like it's priced for a business, but this system really isn't good enough for a business, nor is it network ready. So don't pay retail for it. The second thing is who this product is intended for. Basically, you're buying this product because you want a color scanner. That's the real reason to buy this thing. The color scanner is excellent. It's extremely high resolution. It's better than most of the color scanners that I've seen. And it's built into this very well put together laser printer. Another important thing is that it's an extremely attractive printer. If you care about that, and I do, I care about how my products look, hence I have a MacBook Air. It's a very good product to have. It's a black and white printer, so you probably want to have a color printer on the side. It's not going to serve as your only printer unless all you do is print text documents. The color scanner on top, and it is a color scanner, on top of this printer would probably sell for about $120. So if you can get it for half off retail, which would be about $160, then you're only paying $40 for a very well put together product with a nice laser printer. I like having the laser printer because when I print text documents it comes out sharper. It saves ink compared to using the inkjet printer for text. It makes me feel a lot better when I turn things in. I'm a student and I feel a lot more proud of the work when it's printed on the laser printer. And it's just very well put together, very high quality laser printer. I haven't had to change the toner yet. But again, the reason why you buy this is for the color scanner. So now I'd like to give you a walkthrough on its features and how you use it. So here we have the printer. One thing that people complained about is that it didn't have an output tray. As you can see, it does come with an output tray. It's just this clear thing that comes in the box, snaps right into place there. The scanner is right up here, and the paper, of course, comes out there. The controls are extremely simple and they're touch sensitive. If you have it connected to your computer, which right now I don't, this button will initiate a scan to PC. Since it's not connected to a computer, it's not going to do anything right now. Other than that, you don't really use any of these buttons except for making copies. So let's try making a copy. So here I have an old copy of Macworld that I'm going to place in the scanner bed. It's pretty easy to line up. The scanner bed is slightly larger so you can scan legal documents as well. And then here we go. You go right up here and you press the copies button. And it turns on. And then you have these arrow keys to indicate how many copies you want. We just want one. But as you can see, you can go up to 99. So we're going to use one. You do reduce and enlarge. So you can make it bigger or smaller. I'm going to make a copy that's full size. And darkness, you can make it darker or lighter. Again, I'm going to leave this to be the default. You press that, it'll cancel it. But we want to make a copy, so press copies and press start copy. As you can see, there's an LED that travels along the length to show you where the scanner position is. Printer starts up and out it comes. Now, of course, this was a color document that scans, so it's not going to look perfect, but as you can see, the text is extremely sharp, and the print quality is very good. The scan quality as well is also good, but I don't really have a way of showing you how it looks on my screen, so I'm going to leave it at that. Now let's go into maintenance. To replace the paper, it's fairly simple. It doesn't have a very large paper tray, which is one of the reasons it's not really ideal for a business. Beeps at you a little bit, and then here's your paper tray. Fully removable. Put it right back in there. And if I wasn't using a camera, I'd be able to do it without any problem. There we go. Just snaps back into place. And then the only other thing you open is there's a small latch under there. Pull on it. Opens. Press it. Beeps at you because it's complaining that you opened it up. And here you have the toner cartridge. Not too big. Fairly easy to replace. Just slides right in there. Close the lid. Now, one of the most impressive features, I think, of this laser printer is how fast it starts printing when you tell it to. The warm time is extremely fast. And the only design quibble I can really talk about is that when you print multiple documents, they come out here onto the bed, and but they've bent slightly because they've been sitting inside the printer. And what happens is those little rollers in there that move the document along, they kind of make a little like tapping noise. The whole paper kind of jitters and stuff, so the output tray isn't far enough away from those rollers to keep that from happening. If you print any more than 2 pages, that effect happens, and I always remove the paper because it doesn't sound very good or look very good, and the papers are all shaking, and it just doesn't look that great. So that's the only real design quibble, but I usually don't print more than 2 or 3 pages anyway, and when I do, I can just remove the paper, and it doesn't seem to have any adverse effect on the printer. I just don't like the way it sounds. So that's it. So the bottom line is, I love the product. It's really great. I use it about half the time that I print, actually probably more than half the time that I print, because I find I don't normally need to print in color. The software is fairly easy to use that comes with it, works just fine on the Mac, and I'm very glad that I got it. But again, if you're not looking for a color scanner, there really is no good reason to buy this printer. Maybe if you have a small business with just one computer, or you need a printer for just one computer in your business, it would be okay. But again, it's not network ready, and the volume capacity of the printer is nowhere near enough for a real business. The paper tray is no bigger than the paper tray on my inkjet printer. So that concludes this review.